Good morning, Minnesota. I'm Greg Cummings, the CEO of Power100, and we are here at the State Fair to continue our evaluation process of Lindus Construction, the number 5 ranked company in the country. We're going to show you a lot of bit of why they are ranked where they are. So stick around. It's going to be a fun day. And as always, Power. And how long have you been coming?
About 60 years. Well, watching people, like seeing the whole community get together, so that's a good thing.
Former producer here at WCCO, also one of the experts that we were talking about earlier at Lindus Construction now, is Chris Elston. Chris, how long you been with us now?
So I'm coming, this is my 8th year with Lindus Construction. And it's actually kind of a monumental year, Denny, because this is actually the 20-year anniversary of the first time I worked out here at WCCO. So it's been 20 years that I've been working at the fair in some capacity doing this, and I just love it. It's awesome.
And I talked you into leaving so you can get a really good gig with Lindus.
I owe Denny a lot. And, my kids' college tuition things.
Great.
On another note, what is the weirdest thing you've ever found in an attic?
I don't know if I can actually say.
Even paraphrase.
I'll try to clean it up. It was a house that was built in 1906 in Minneapolis, and we had to check the attic, and it had never been opened. The homeowner had been there for about 45, 50 years and had never been in this attic. So I opened the attic, I go in and I look inside, and there's a little box. So these are a box of magazines from like the 1920s, which would be pretty risque.
Magazines at an antique store in Stillwater. Yeah, I'm sure they would have been worth some bucks back in the day.
All right, we have Chris here. Chris's story is a little unique because we're at the State Fair where WCCO just interviewed Andy, right, the CEO of Lindus Construction. Yep. So can you tell me why you made the jump from the radio station to Lindus Construction?
Sure. So as a producer at this radio station, one of my jobs was actually to produce the show that we do, with Lindus Construction. And so, in doing that, I think I probably knew Andy for about 10, 12 years before, the radio thing kind of came to an end. And the natural progression for me was to call up Andy. I had known through working with him, through producing the show, through hearing stories from the customers, just what a good company it was. It felt very secure and a safe thing, but I didn't have a lot of sales experience. So I had called Andy and I said, is this something you think I could do? And he's like, how quickly can you be here?
We're here at the Minnesota State Fair where Andy Lindus was just up on radio show WCCO with Denny, right? You're on a weekly show with them, right?
Yeah, the legend, Denny Long, 52 years just with one company is amazing, but he's been 52 years on the radio on one station.
How long have you been doing that? How long have you been on that show as a weekly guest?
Circa, I want to say 2001 or 2 we've been doing it, so a little over 20 years, 22, 23 years.
How long have you been coming to the State Fair?
Oh, probably 5 years now.
Okay, is that all with Lindus Construction or before that?
Yeah, pretty much just with Lindus.
Well, that's a credit to what you guys are doing, right? What your leadership team and what your company is based on is really taking care of that customer experience.
Whether it's someone that comes by and is just happy and gives us a thumbs up, but most of them come in and like to talk about the installers that we have, like to say, oh, it was a great experience. I just had a lady this morning talk about her gutters that were installed in January, and she's like, we got a break, some great weather, and you guys came in, I couldn't believe that you guys did it in January. So it's a lot of good stories about just their experience when working for us, and they say, you know what, I do have something going on. Can you guys come back out? You guys do windows too? Oh yeah, absolutely we do. And they're more than happy to have us come back out.
Yeah, okay, it's enough, no more. Like, what's going on?
That first slide, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm done with this.
I think the first day of any roofing job, they say two things to you: water flows downhill, and so do you. So be careful, right? Why have Lindus come out to your house? Why this company?
I saw them and wanted to take a look at them. So,
And that you guys just did a deck for these folks?
We did last year, right?
Last year. If you had the choice to do it again, maybe make a different decision, maybe choose a cheaper option or go with a different company, would you consider that?
No. I'd stick with what we have.
And what's your next home improvement project going to be?
Probably bathroom windows.
From your perspective, what really keeps you here? What makes you excited about being here?
It's just the constant growth and just the push to do better and better and better yourself, and just be the best at your job you can be. And it's constant, and it's awesome.
Well, it's really cool, especially the amount of repeat business and referral business that you guys get. It's almost like every lead's a warm lead. I've heard you talk to a couple people where it's like, you did, my 3 neighbors, and I had a chance to see that on their deck. How much does that help you when you're in the home, when almost every customer that you guys deal with has seen your product installed somewhere else?
Oh, it's huge. If it changed it to a referral, it's massive. It helps big time. A lot.
Well, thanks for taking the time, Andy. Appreciate you, brother, and good luck this year.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
So we found Gary. Gary's a homeowner here locally and had Lindus put on leaf guard about, what did you say, 10 years ago?
About 10 to 12 years ago.
Okay, and have they been out to service it?
No, they didn't need to service it. The product is excellent. They never clog. I have maple trees with helicopters. No problems.
That's awesome. What was the original reason for having them out to your house, and how did you make the decision process of actually choosing Lindus over maybe another option?
Well, I did a little research on gutters and whatnot, and I found that Lindus was excellent. I mean, with the control of being dirty, debris collecting and whatnot, no issues. And the reason I wanted the gutters in my home is when I first moved in, there was no gutters on it, and there was a lot of pits in the concrete from over the overhang. It's a Rambler, but there's a lot of pitting in the concrete in the driveway and sidewalks. And since I've done that, got all new concrete, got all new sidewalks, no problems.
All right, Brian, how's the fair today so far?
It's been pretty good. A lot of returning customers, a lot of good things been said about our leaf guard gutters, so we love that. Love all the returning customers coming out to say hi.
That's awesome. What is one thing that you're really excited for over maybe the next 12 to 18 months with Lindus?
I think our insulation team is going to be a big part of what's coming up. A lot of things coming in with, insulation in the roofing department as well. Making sure people's houses are breathing. I think that's going to be awesome. And then always our leaf guard. Leaves are going to start falling here pretty quickly, so we want to make sure people's houses are protected and keeping that water away from their foundations. So I think that's going to be big for us.
I think when I think of Lindus Construction, I think of really an innovative company, right?
Yeah.
You're always looking for the next best product for your homeowners, right, in your community. Can you talk a little bit about, from your perspective as an employee, what is that like internally, where to work for a company that really has the best interest of the community at heart, not necessarily just what has the best margins?
Definitely. No, I think it makes our job as a salesman much easier because we're so confident in all the products that we use, and we're going to make sure we do right by the customer and by the homeowner, make sure that they're not going to run into the issues that they've been having. So yeah, I would say that it's much easier to stand behind all of the work that we do. So,
and now let's go back to the fair. What is your earliest state fair memory, and what does that look like today, looking back on it?
I would say my earliest state fair memory would probably be my Nana. She used to take me all the time. Used to go through. I'm a big vegetable guy, so we go and go through like the vegetable line or whatever, and get canned corn and carrots and peas, and I loved it. And then probably sit next to the Bobcat tent with my dad grew up with a Bobcat, did landscaping growing up, so that was another memory. So hopefully going to try to go out there and find that, reminisce a little bit, maybe get some time today and check that.
Well, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought at the fair?
Oh, I think I bought a pair of tie-dye comfy pajama pants that I paid way too much for.
And the big question, what's your favorite food at the fair? What do you look forward to the most?
What do you? I don't know.
I like that peaches donut.
Yeah, but the line's too long. Way too long so early in the day.
Well, there is that quarter-pound stick of bacon I hear somewhere around.
Beer ice cream.
What is it?
The beer ice cream. I'm intrigued by this beer ice cream I saw.
And how long you guys been coming to the fair? All right, guys, what brings you to the fair each year?
Well, food, people watching, a few beers, just hanging out.
What brings you to the fair every year?
I just like coming to the fair. My mom and dad, we always came to the fair every year.
And how long have you been coming?
Maybe about 60 years.
I love it. Well, we look forward to seeing you next year.
Oh, I'll be here.
Has anybody bought anything big from the fair? Any big purchases? No. Oh, okay. To go with the beer at night.
We like the egg building though, and the arts and crafts too. Yeah. We're gonna go see the cows.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you over there. That's where we're heading next.
Okay.
So thanks for stopping, guys, and happy birthday. What do you think of this product?
I love it. It's on my cabin. It's on my house. I don't have to get up on the roof anymore. I mean, it's just does its work, and I don't have to do it.
Any downside to it?
I don't get to get out of my house and get a tall view of the neighborhood anymore.
It allows you more time to be at the fair, right, with the kids.
More fair, more patio time, and not having to work on the top.
I love it, brother. Thanks for taking the time. Enjoy the day.
Yeah, you too.
First state fair.
You're breaking it in, and how's the fair for you, buddy?
You ready for cookies?
Yeah, he's like, get that out of my face. Where's the cookies you promised me? What keeps bringing you back here?
Oh, we've been coming since I was like 8 or 9 years old, I think. Every year. Just once. One day a year.
What's the must-have food?
Well, so far,
Corn dogs.
corn dog, curds.
All right.
I like the corn dogs.
Corn dogs. What about you? And what's your best fair memory?
Probably being at the barns, looking at all the draft horses down there.
And would you say this is the easiest year, considering they're just pampering you and getting you whatever you want and carrying you around? No.
It's hard. There's too many crowds. Yeah. It's very busy today. We're here on Mondays, so.
Well, how's the leg feeling? Recovery going good?
Yeah, I'm on what, 2.5. Yeah.
Cool. Well, good luck with that. I know what it's like to be a sideline. It's not fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Brings you here. What is like the first thing on your agenda?
Well, watching people, like seeing the whole community get together, so that's a good thing.
And the community coming together is really, really cool. It's unique what you have here in Minnesota. It truly is. What's the number one food that you like?
I like the chicken on the steak right there.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get in your way. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
What brings you each year?
Food.
What's the favorite food?
Fried pickles.
Fried pickles?
Yeah.
All right, I love it. Well, I don't want to get in your way for it. Go get it. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going, man?
What brings you to the fair?
Oh, we're here as representing the Winter Carnival.
And what's the must-have food?
The must-have food? Well, you got to go with the Pronto Pup.
Let's go. Thank you. All right, we just wrapped up. What a day following around Lindus Construction here at this Minnesota State Fair. If you didn't believe me that it was one of the busiest and biggest fairs in the country, take a look around. There's something for absolutely everybody here, including one of the best home improvement companies, Lindus Construction. Shout out to them. Thank you for letting us further evaluate them, follow them around today, interview their customers, interview people that signed up or invited them out to the house. We've had a great time. We look forward to the next production. We hope you enjoyed it. Come on, bring it in. As always, power up.